All right, from the Russia-Ukraine war, let's now shift our attention to what is happening in West Africa, where Burkina Faso's self-declared leader, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, has called for calm after violence erupted in the capital city of Ouagadougou. The Traoré's supporters took part in the violent demonstrations in front of the French embassy, which they were accused of harboring the ousted leader, Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba. The Traoré was seen standing silently as the spokesperson announced that the situation had been brought under control. And the spokesperson also told the people to refrain from any acts of violence and vandalism against the French embassy or the French military base near the capital. The hundreds of Traoré supporters had gathered outside of the French embassy on Saturday after he said that it was in fact harboring the former ruler Damiba. Traoré had said that Damiba was in fact using the embassy as a base to stage a counter-offensive. His supporters had set the exterior walls of the French embassy ablaze and were seen hurling objects over the embassy's walls. Now, the gunfire was heard across the capital. Now remember, Damiba had in fact come to power staging a coup of his own, and that was just earlier this year in the month of January, where he had taken charge of the country after accusing the earlier elected president, Roch Christian Kabore, of failing to beat the Islamist jihadist fighters. Now, Africa's Sahel region is battling the radical Islamist insurgency. The violence in the region has also led to a series of coups in countries like Mali, Guinea and Chad. Now, there have been about 6 coups since the beginning of 2020. Now, groups linked to Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State have been carrying out attacks in countries like Burkina Faso since 2015, and also in the north and east of the country. Towns have been blockaded by insurgents who've blown up bridges and have also attacked supply convoys. Now, more than 40% of the country now remains outside of the government control, and it is these paramilitary groups, these militia groups, who in fact now control large parts of Burkina Faso, especially in the Sahel region. And also the fact that the French forces had been deployed in Burkina Faso had been extremely unpopular within the people in Burkina Faso. Remember, France had in fact stepped in to try and battle the Islamist insurgency in the Sahel region. They entered into Burkina Faso sometime in 2014, 2015, and since then, earlier since this year, the French president has said that the French troops will, of course, pull out. The 34-year-old Traoré was previously the head of the anti-jihadist special forces unit called Cobra, and it remains to be seen as to how all this turmoil will in fact settle in Burkina Faso. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.